Lacey Boyz back at it again. Crucial DISS coming at you. Watch out for this. Stay under the influence. Woo! Shout out to Isha. Shout out to Asia, however you say that. Shout out to Israel, our #1 supporter. Shout out to LeBrandon. Shout out to Jade. I'm trying to beat those cakes. Shout out to Keem. Shout out to Xavier Roberts. Shout out to Josh Hanna. Shout out to Lawrence. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Aldebert. Won't see me in GBs though. Shout out to Michael Soto. Shout out to Owen. Shout out to Josh Hawes. Shout out to Linnell. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Leonard. That's my homie. Shout out to Jay Shots. Shout out to Andrew Thompson. Shout out to Colin and Wayne Dixon. Shout out to Gabe Burt. That's the homie. Shout out to Stetson. Shout out to Song. Trey Song. Shout out to Twan. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to Shout out to Ken, thanks for collabing with us. This is a tight song. Shout out to Kimberly. Shout out to Kevin Taco SV. Shout out to Jenny. Shout out to Pyboon. Shout out to Ilea Knudsen. Shout out to Jake Norton, Stephen Wan, Carlos G-Man, Brandon Wynn. Shout out to Sir. Shout out to Tanya, Tim Strecker, whoever that is. Shout out to Michael Key. Shout out to Jason, the true hiker of River Ridge. Shout out to Majid. Shout out to Daisy and John Steves. Shout out to Alex Bellamy. Shout out to Mac Armstrong, that's my homie. Shout out to Ross McDougal. Shout out to Donovan Dorsey. He's making it big, so are we. Shout out to Austin Curry, he's tight. We've had it's all water under it's all water under the bridge, bro. Shout out to Bailey. Shout out to Estrella. Shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Carson Hessler. Shout out to Caitlin Davis. Shout out to Ben and S2 Kyle, we saw you at McDonald's. And a huge shout out to Riff Raff and Lil B, the bass god. That's our inspiration to rap. Just trying to keep a positive environment. We love you. We love you all. Lacey Boyz.